I still remember the exact moment when I realized I was completely stuck. I had just arrived at the airport in a foreign country, excited to finally head home after an amazing trip. The sun was setting, the airport was bustling with energy, and I felt this sense of relief that the journey was almost over. But then, I checked my phone for updates on my flight. There it was, an alert saying my flight had been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. And to make things worse, every single flight back home was either fully booked or outrageously expensive. I felt a wave of panic rush over me. There I was, alone, miles away from home, and with no way of getting back. I started to feel that sinking feeling in my stomach, wondering what on earth I was going to do. Now, this is where the story takes a turn, because I wasn't as helpless as I could have been. I had travel insurance. Before this trip, I remember having the same doubts that a lot of people do when it comes to buying travel insurance. Do I really need it? What are the odds anything will go wrong? But something told me I should just get it anyway. And that decision turned out to be one of the best things I've ever done. When my flight was canceled, I immediately reached out to the insurance company. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I felt desperate enough to try. To my surprise, the response was quick, and I was actually able to get rebooked on another flight back home within the same week. The catch? It was a flight with a different airline, so I didn't have to pay for the new ticket. My insurance covered the cost. But the best part? They also helped with the hotel and meal costs during the extra time I had to spend in that foreign city waiting for the next flight. I was expecting a huge bill, but instead, I found myself being taken care of by a company that had my back when I needed it the most. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this level of service. In fact, I was kind of bracing for the usual long hold times, frustrating back and forth, and the feeling that I was just another customer in the queue. But the process was smooth. It felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. It wasn't just about getting home, though that was definitely a priority. It was about feeling like I wasn't completely alone in a tough situation. The peace of mind that came with knowing I had someone looking out for me was priceless. So, here's the tip I want to share with you. If you're about to travel, whether for business or leisure, don't make the mistake of thinking that nothing could possibly go wrong. The unexpected happens all the time, and it's better to be prepared than to end up stuck in a foreign country with no plan. For me, or us, Insure, I'll leave the link in the description, turned out to be my personal lifesaver. Not once did I feel like I was just another claim. They genuinely helped me out, and if you're traveling soon, I recommend checking them out. It's not a flashy recommendation, but just a real, honest one. The last thing you want when you're far from home is to deal with more stress than you need to. And trust me, having travel insurance can make all the difference. Don't wait until you're in the middle of a mess to realize you could have been better prepared.